Good morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us either live this morning on a Sunday morning, which is a commitment, and I'm going to talk about commitment actually as we go on today, or if you're joining us in the recording as well. Thank you very much for viewing us and watching us and listening to us and hopefully taking something from it. So thank you as always. Most of you know who we are now, I think, but just very quickly, we are Conscious Connection. We are a health and well-being, dynamic breathwork, well-being, positive mindset, creating business. And I'm one of the co-founders, Dave McLean. The other co-founder is Sam Murray. And we have another, well, the same, one who's been here a few times now, but our fabulous guest. Say hello.
Oh, we can't hear a thing.
Over to you.
Can't hear a thing. So I'm guessing that you've said, and here, two beautiful people. If you go down to the woods today, you'll show a big surprise. And here he is. He's turned up again. So
I'm
David,
here again.
Right. So why are you here again, Johnny? Why are you here again?
That's a very good question. So I think, I was actually having a chat with Dave yesterday. It was interesting because we were talking about thinking and thought and how we overthink things and almost like don't give us the opportunity to do something because we think our way out of it. So I think, like, again, we were just chatting then about, commitment and the word commitment, and it's almost like, if you've got a good marriage, it doesn't feel like a commitment because you're enjoying it, because you're passionate about it, and it's doing you good, and it's good for your well-being. And I think, like this morning, that doesn't feel like a commitment. I think people looking at us would think, you absolute lunatic, what are you doing? It's Sunday morning. Even my own wife would be like, Johnny, why are you getting up at 6 a.m. to go and swim in the river? But it doesn't feel like a commitment. I'm not thinking my way out of it. I'm just enjoying the experience. And that's the thing I'm learning through this, is you don't need to think your way through life. Thinking has its place. It definitely has its purpose when you're doing something, but I think we overuse it. We don't need to think our way through life. You can just kind of let go of that, and things will take their course without you having to think it.
Whoa, it's like we planned this. We planned this. We wrote that. We rehearsed it.
We didn't.
No, we didn't. Every word. I mean, it's over 3 weeks in now, and it's getting. I'm loving every morning. Johnny coming down, people coming down, joining me. We've got people next week that are going to be, we've got all sorts of people coming down. So we're going to keep this momentum up. We can't, it's not a commitment. It's just like Johnny said. It's just, I love it. It keeps me alive. It keeps me fresh. It keeps me supercharged for the day. I'll just hand over back to David, because we did 4 minutes of breathing non-stop just then. It was maybe 5 because Johnny couldn't work out his phone, and then we held the breath how long for, but it was amazing. We laughed and it's just an amazing thing to be in this, to feel this time in the morning in a cold park, getting ready to a river. We want everyone to experience that. That's why we do what we do. So handing back over to you in the beautiful, warm studio.
Yes, it is. It's lovely and warm here. Me and my son are just sitting, just enjoying the warmth. The heating's on. It's really warm. So I don't know if you can hear anything at all or not. Can you?
Yes.
No. Right. Oh, you can hear me now. Right. Okay. Yeah. But yeah. As I say, we've come together, as most of you know, again now. It's a long breakthrough, is what we've called. So it's here with happiness and positivity. We've talked about the reasons for that and chemical, the changes that we have within, why we're doing this, and hoping to help you with breakthroughs as well. We've talked about all sorts of different things, of course, and the importance of thinking, all these different things, and of course commitment that we've kind of touched on just now. And I'm going to talk a little bit more about that as we go on. So without further ado, over to the fantastic Sam and Johnny.
I don't know why I did that. Probably because I'm high on life, high on my own supply. We're gonna do 1 round of. I suggest you always do 3 rounds to get the optimum benefits. But today we're gonna do 1 round, and we're gonna do belly breathing. We call it conscious connection dynamic breathing, and it's basically from the diaphragm. The diaphragm's situated at the bottom of your beautiful rib cage, and it's just down here. The diaphragm's a muscle, so we're going to work that muscle. We're going to push it like salt and pepper, pushing it real good, and we're going to push. We're going to take as much air in through our mouth, so Johnny's fully in, and then he's just going to let that air go. And he's going to do that in a cycle. It's going to be momentum. It's going to be building up. We're going to do it for 2 minutes. So it's fully in, letting it go, and just breathing away through that. You'll start to feel dizzy. So always make sure you sat down, or you can even do it laying down. Make sure you're warm, comfortable. You got your phones turned off. So Johnny, breathe for 2 minutes and get into that rhythm. Get into the rhythm of breathing, but making sure you're taking as much oxygen as you can. It's really important to take in as much oxygen as you can to get the full benefits. Again, the benefits I will put on. I'm going to do a big write-up and put it all out for you all, so you can all read it and see what the benefits are. They're just magical. So after the 2 minutes of the belly breathing, Johnny's then going to breathe out, and then he's going to hold. He's not going to breathe for 1 minute, only just 1 minute, not breathing, and he's going to clear his mind, and all those thoughts that we talked about, all those things of commitment, everything just out, bang, goes. The thoughts of tomorrow, the thoughts of later on, go. Just clear your mind and just think of that moment and just clear it. All those thoughts come in, that's fine. Yeah, you're okay. Go away. Just clear your mind and you'll be fine. So that's 1 minute of not breathing, and then Johnny's going to take a big breath in, and he's going to hold, and he's going to hold with all his strength from his core muscles. And what he's doing is pushing the energy, the oxygen and the energy through his body, through his core, through his chest, into his throat, into his chin, into his jaw, and then up through his crown, and then he's going to let it go. Okay, are you all ready? Are you all ready? Okay, gladiators, ready? Okay, we're a bit boisterous this morning. We're full of life. Here we go. So we're going to do, timer is go. So 3, 2, 1, fully in, go. Why don't we breathe with Johnny now? That's it. You see, Johnny's breath is a fluid motion. Breathing in, breathing as much air as he can. Breathing into the gratitude of love in the heart that's there already. Keeping the momentum up, fully in, breathing as much oxygen as you can. David's breathing air in his warm studio. Keep that momentum going, grow with that flow. Breathe into happiness, breathing into joy, breathe into your heart. Keep it going now, really deep breaths. Feeling happy. Keep going now. Johnny's got into that flow now. He's really going for it. He's really breathing from the belly. Really important. Breathe from the belly. Breathing through that dizziness. Keep going. We're over halfway now. You're doing really well. Keep the momentum going. Really deep breaths now. Intensify the breaths, everyone at home. Intensify that breath. Really breathe in. Move the shoulders back as you breathe in. Come on, let's really breathe in. Breathe in that joy. Nearly there. 20 more seconds. Really go for it now. That's it. Last 10 seconds. Deep as we can now, everyone. Breathe in that joy. Breathe in that love. Breathe in the smile. 3, 2, 1. Breathe out and let it go. Breathe. Last breath out and go. Just stop. Clear your mind and go with that flow. Okay, get ready to take that big, deep breath in. 3, 2, 1. Fully in, Johnny. And hold, and really, everyone at home, this is this is where the magic happens. Squeeze your core muscles, squeeze all that energy. We've got energy inside us, so squeeze it up. Feel the energy moving up through your body. Really squeeze your abdomen, squeeze through to your chest. Feel the energy going up. It's going up now. Pushing it real good. Pushing it up to his chest, through his throat, into his chest, up through to his crown. And just let's hold it for another 5 seconds. David, keep holding it. Let's hold it. 5. Really squeeze now. Those last 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it go. Oh man, amazing. Just sit with that for a minute. Sit with that feeling. That feeling of joy. David looks there. He's done it. He loves it. It's a beautiful thing. Energy, guys. We're all made up. We've got energy in us. What we do for the breathing, we're pushing that energy around. We're breathing in oxygen. We're oxygenating our blood. We're releasing all the chemicals, the endorphins. We're serotonin levels are rising up. When we get into the water, we're going to our vagus nerve. We're going to stimulate again. We're going to push adrenaline into our bodies. We're going to feel amazing. That will supercharge you for the day. Okay, supercharge you for the day. So, without further ado, shall we get in, sir?
Oh, go on then.
Here we go. This is why we do it, because we love it, and it's 2 more days left now, and I'm going to miss you all. I'm not going to miss you all because we're going to keep doing through lockdown. We're going to through the next coming forever. We're going to keep putting positive videos out there. We're going to do some lives. We're going to have some amazing people on. They're lined up, ready to come on, and it's going to be amazing. So I've learned a really interesting fact about the dome up here. People who know this part, there's a big weir, and it's a folly. Did you know that? David's got his notes out. He means business. Yeah, we freestyle here, boy. Freestyle. We're freestyling. This morning, I've got so much energy from yesterday. I had a sound bath with some amazing people, Sharon and Kevin, and I met some amazing people. We did sound baths, we did breathing, we got in cold water, and today the energy that I've got from that, the clarity is amazing. So thank you. Here we go. Look at it, the river. There he is. He's running. Those new sneakers of his are just give him such power. Watch out for that. The deadly log. The sharks. Watch out for the sharks. Right, in we go. It's not feeling too bad. Oh yeah, it always gets a bit colder. It tries to folly. You can always hear it gets a bit colder. So here we go. Without further ado, 3, 2, 1. There it is. There, we're at Vegas now. Feeling good. Hand over to David. Feeling good, feeling energy, feeling alive.
Thank you as always. Yeah, thanks for amazing comments. And as I was saying there, we were talking about the commitment. It's a commitment that we're all having, a commitment to turn up to this every day, whether you're watching it live, which I know a lot of you do, and thank you for that. And some of you watching live and recorded, and of course some of you just watching the recorded ones, depending on your life and your lifestyle. And actually, as we go on, we're going to be doing. As Sam said, we're going to keep doing this basically when the second lockdown period is over, which is on Tuesday or Wednesday, whenever it eventually ends. And we're going to be running lives once, twice, 3 times a week, depending on the guests that we have. We've got some really special guests coming, some real good people coming on with all great stories, etc. But what I want to talk about as well is a commitment. As Johnny said a couple of days ago, don't overthink this. When you try and commit to something new, I mean, a common one is, let's just use weight management or trying to lose weight, because it's quite a common one. When you try to commit to it and you sort of decide, right, I'm going to do this, I'm going to make this change, straight away you start thinking about it. Straight away your belief patterns come in and thinking, well, you didn't lose weight last time, or it didn't work very well, or you've not done it. You know, all these different things, and you kind of almost cut yourself short before you even get going. So in terms of the commitment, what we talk about is we want to grow awareness. We want to consciously connect. Funny old thing. We want to be aware of our thoughts and beware of our beliefs. Remember, a belief is only a thought that we keep thinking. That's all it quite simply is. And as I say, often change is simple. It's just not necessarily an easy thing to do. So these things we're talking about, they're very, very simple, but they're not always easy. And it's because of these things, we're cutting ourselves off before we get going. Don't overthink this. Whatever it is that you want to do, the breath work, the cold water immersion, the top tips that I give, whatever it is, just don't overthink it. Just go on and do whatever it is that you need to do. Pick one specific thing that you want to change. Oh, there we are. There's plenty of water coming out. Pick one specific thing that you want to change, because sometimes we probably want to change 3, 4, 5, sometimes 7, 8, 9, 10 things in life. And of course, 2 or 3 of them can be quite fundamental aspects. I always remember in my clinical days, when you try and change too much, then you end up going nowhere. So pick one of those things and commit to it. And once you do that, become aware of it, become aware of your thoughts, then you can start to allow yourself to move forward. So as always, thank you very, very much for joining us. I'll hand you over to Sam and Johnny for a few words.
Wow, amazing this morning. Absolutely supercharged. We stayed in a bit long, had another dunk. It's just beautiful. You've got to do it, guys. Embrace it. Like David says, let's just every morning clear the thoughts. Don't think about it. Just do it. Just do it. I hand out. Oh, everyone! Just before I go, everyone on the 10-day breathing course on Monday. I'm super excited. You're gonna get a whole dose of me. That sounds wrong. I shouldn't have said that. You're gonna get a whole load of me. That also sounds wrong. You're gonna get me. And I'm going to give you everything when I do the 10-day course. So everyone who's on it, I can't wait. I'm really excited about it. Some really cool. Every one of you is special. So I'm going to make sure that you supercharge your day. Get it out there, everyone. Just like, share, whatever you want to do. Just do it and have a beautiful day from the bottom of my heart. I'm sending you love. Over to Johnny. Last words.
Enjoy, guys. That'll be it for me for the day. I'll be energized. Not have an afternoon snooze because I'm awake. So just go out and do it and just enjoy life.
Wake up.
Wake up. There we are. There's the point. So as always, please visit us at consciousconnection.org.uk, our website. You'll see on there we've got a Black Friday deal that's running all the way through today as well. If you want to join one of our programs, a 16-day online program, all this stuff and more is half price at the moment. Any questions, of course, the comments box on here is always brilliant for them, or info@consciousconnection.org.uk if you want to send a private message. And yet we're getting lots of good things here, Jeanette, loads and loads of good messages. Thank you as always. And we will see you tomorrow morning at 7:30. See you later, guys.